Welcome back to Active Sports TV. You are now rocking out with your host, Active, with another exclusive breaking news out of the NBA world. Now, if the Western Conference wasn't crazy enough, if the Western Conference was not crazy enough, Sacramento and San Antonio is now making it even more crazier, bro. What's going on, bro, as we approach the trade deadline, approaching in February 6th, I believe. It's getting wilder and wilder by the minute, by the second. Every team is in play doing something. With the Lakers cracking off things over with Dallas, Luka Doncic, the trade heard all around the globe. Go check my other episode out that I just posted not too long ago, man. A few hours ago, man. Go check it out, man. Breaking news. That fiasco. By the way, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, man. Share, man. Let's go ahead and crack things off. Let's go and enjoy ourselves, man. You know the motto, get your refreshments, get your goodies. We're about to unpack. Man, bring your lunch pail, man. Now, I don't know what's going on with my Los Angeles Clippers, but we got to shake up something. We got to get something moving. You got Sacramento, who just recently fired Mike Brown. Shocking thing took place at the end of the season. At the end of the year. Blown everybody away. Aaronfox just acquiring Sacramento not too long within this time frame, acquiring DeMar DeRozan in free agency, giving him max contract. You didn't have Aaronfox come out saying he's unhappy. He's looking to move on from Sacramento. Mike Brown gets fired. Everyone believes that he may have said the wrong things, blaming Aaronfox for a loss, so on and so forth. Go check out some of my other episodes, man. You'll see what I'm talking about. I did an episode on this, man, breaking down the Mike Brown firing. It was crazy. I was upset about it. Check it out. But nonetheless, we fast forward all the way up until this current point, and we got Sacramento apparently clearing house, fire sale, everything must go. What does this say for DeMar DeRozan? And how does this look for Sacramento organization? A lot of unanswered questions. Sabonis. If you're a Sacramento Kings fan, you're quite upset. But then again, we'll go ahead and check out the details, see what was the exchange, what was the value. Zach LaVine is a superstar within his own right. That is not nothing to look down upon. So a trade, a star for a star, does quite well. I know Sacramento is looking at it like, we have to start the rebuilding process. We can't hold someone against their will. We don't want to let them touch the free agent market after this year when they become a free agent and let them walk for nothing. So without me, continuing to give my opinion, let's get into some of the facts. You got reported from ESPN, Sacramento Kings send Aaronfox to the San Antonio Spurs and acquire Chicago Bulls guard Zach LaVine as part of a three-team trade, three-team involving a three-team multiple player trade and draft picks. The Spurs announced the deal on Monday, welcoming Fox in social media posts. The moves give San Antonio an all-star guard to pair with young phenom Victor Wembanyama after Fox, who has one more year left on his deal after this season, had not shown a willingness to commit long term to Sacramento, leading to Sacramento, leading to the Kings opening trade talks for the franchise star in the past week. So that's a lot to digest. You know what I mean? The deal takes place on Monday, as read in the paragraph. The Kings had to start opening up talks due to his unwillingness to sign long term. I mean, I feel like Sacramento hands was kind of tied, but then I asked myself, why fire Mike Brown, your head coach that got you to the playoffs? If this was going to be the end result at the end of the day, if you couldn't ensure that he was going to stay long term, then why go through this process? I don't know. And then DeMar DeRozan is looking like, what the hell did I come into? Unless they saying, hey, we're going to, put this behind Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Sabonis. But we all know DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine does exactly the same things. So I don't see how that can fit. Plus, they just recently came from playing with each other in Chicago, and you see how that worked. They did not like each other. Well, they didn't like the fit. DeMar DeRozan took over in Chicago, maintaining his value, becoming a Sacramento King, and now you acquire Zach LaVine to team up. Adam Silver, where are you? Like, where are you, sir? This is quite disgusting. Oh, just reading this again, man. I'm a little tired. Just woke up. Let me go ahead and clean my eyes. You dig? Look. So, it involves a 3-team trade. So, and it also involves draft picks, as I read to the audience. Shout out to the subscribers, man. All the active maniacs, man. All the viewers. Hope you guys stick around, subscribe, like, share this. Let's get this out there, man. Let's get all the subscribers up. Let's get this over at least 100 likes, man. And let's get the subscriber count, man. You see we have 171 right now. By the end of February, I'm trying to get up there to 300, man. Let's go ahead and get 300 subscribers, bro. By the end of February, Black History Month. Let's go. Let's rock out, baby. But in what I just read, it involved 3 teams. There was 3 teams: Sacramento, San Antonio. The third team involved, coincidental, right? Let's let's add all of the dots. The Chicago Bulls. No other than the Chicago Bulls. The same team that traded off DeMar DeRozan. Doing business with the Sacramento Kings and also shipping off Zach LaVine. You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. Well, actually, DeMar DeRozan was a free agent. So let me correct myself. He was on the market, free agent. Chicago did not ship DeMar DeRozan. They did not trade DeMar DeRozan. Excuse me. So let me get my facts right. I know the comments already light me up. But we seen the fit. What I say before still stands. Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan on the same team does not work out. We just seen that in Chicago. Now, without a point guard, how does that work? Then you have a big man who needs to be fed in Sabonis, and is about to be a fire sale. Is Sabonis on his way out? And if so, who? And what's the asking price? So many questions. We have until the 6th, guys, until a lot of these questions get answers. But you do have to ask what's going on with DeMar DeRozan. Are they going to try to get rid of that contract? See if someone wants to deal with that contract. You know what I mean? They just maxed out. Are they going to try to find? Are they in total rebuild mode? It's crazy. So I continue to read. Now, in exchange for Fox, the Kings received Zach LaVine in his mid of his career season at age 29. Spurs guard Sidney Cosby or Cocopot. Don't know how to say that one. Sidney, whatever his name. 3 first-round draft picks. Charlotte 2025, a San Antonio 2027, and a Minnesota 2031. And 3 second-round picks. A Chicago 2025, a Denver 2028, and a return of their own 2028 pick from Chicago. So this is what they retain in exchange for Dylan Fox. So, that's three picks is nice. Three first rounders is nice, and three second rounders is nice. Let's see what Chicago got out of this, because Chicago is who I'm scratching my head at. Okay, you dealt off 2 of your primary superstars that you just, for the last 3 to 4 seasons, paid almost damn near $3 million to. And now, what do you get in return with helping out Sacramento in their rebuilding process? But what do you stand to gain in all this, Chicago? And this is where I ask for Adam. Somebody over there in Chicago ain't doing their damn job and need to be fired immediately. Chicago Bulls regained their 2025 first-round pick from San Antonio, as well as lost myself there, as well as 3 players. Zach Collins, Trey Jones from the San Antonio Spurs, Sacramento Kings Kevin Huerter. Chicago also waives forward Torrey Gregg, and guard Chris Duwali. On Monday in order to clear a roster spot. I don't know. You get Zach Collins and Trey Jones and Kevin Huerter. That's what we doing, Chicago. That's what we doing, Chicago. Horrible trade for Chicago. I think Sacramento and got the short end of, immediately they got the short end of the trade. They are now having to face the facts that they're in rebuild mode. They can't be in contention of trying to win with DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine on the same team. The Chicago round 2, I'm on loss for words for that. That's scrabbling in my head. DeMar DeRozan has to be pissed off right now. Zach LaVine has to be pissed off right now. This guy cannot get traded to a team he wants to go to save his career. Like, this is crazy. I mean, we'll see how it all plays out. But who did win out of all of this is San Antonio, and they look very good. Not having to give up none of those young pieces. You got also the older veteran CP3 over there. Now Darren Fox can relieve him of his duties, and he can be that come in the playoffs, and everywhere CP3 go, he molds young teams to be very contending teams. So just like the OKC, we end up unlocking the Lou Dorts and things of that nature. You know what I mean? We can't slip on San Antonio or Darren Fox. A known 30 and 5 and 4 guy. You know what I mean? Along with the young phenom as Red, Victor Wembanyama, who's doing things no one's seen on the court. This just makes San Antonio very, very strong. And they got young pieces around that can complement the team. This may not be their year as well, but they look very good for the future, and their future draft picks to come. It's something to continue to keep a close eye on. And like I said, we have until February 6th, guys, to this trade deadline end. I'm looking for my Clippers to do something. Sacramento basically and threw in the white flag. I don't see how they can keep ahead of steam like they just was. They were just on a tear, winning games like back to back to back. They were on a hell of a run, and now all of a sudden this happened. So Sacramento had to do what they needed to do. They get they get the 3 first rounders, which is great. They get Zach LaVine. Don't know if they're going to be building around Zach. Who's going to be the franchise player in Sacramento? A lot of questions being asked. But your boys up out of here. This is Active Man giving you breaking news from the NBA world. Another update. Sorry about the camera. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully you see your boy full throttle and you can see the quality, man. We up in the quality, man. But through it all, man, I appreciate you guys. Like on the way out, subscribe, share the video, and we will be keeping you updated with more breaking news with this trade deadline, all of this LAC news talk with the Los Angeles Clippers, and all of your up-to-date current boxing talk, man. So, you into any of those topics or any of those genres of sports, subscribe, like, and we up out of here. Stay activated at all times, man. You know the motto, family first, and stay dedicated to your craft. See you when I see you.